Hello everyone. Settings is where the governance program gets its backbone. Who has access, which capabilities are on, which integrations are wired up, and how every change is recorded. EU AI Act Article 12 requires automatic event logging for high-risk systems, and ISO 42001 Clause 5.3 requires defined roles. Both live here. This is the settings area. 8 tabs across the top. Profile, password, preferences, team, organization, features, API keys, and Audit Ledger. I'll walk through the ones that matter for governance. We'll land on the profile by default, name, surname, and a logged email field tied to the account identity. On the right, I can upload an avatar up to 5 megabytes. Password and preferences sit next to profile for personal settings. I'll skip this for now. Now, in the preferences, you can obviously choose your date format, which obviously suits you best. And for team is where ISO 42001 Clause 5.3 shows up in practice. 5 role buckets: SuperAdmin, admin, reviewer, editor, and auditor. Right now, it's just me as admin. I'll click and invite team member. I'll just add their name. And I'll assign the role as reviewer and click send invite. That's it. Now in the pending invitations table, you'll see all the team members that I've requested for an invitation and their status, whether they are pending or not. Pending invitations sit in the table below until they are accepted. The organization tab holds tenant level details. I'll skip it in the video. It's pretty straightforward. Now coming on to features. Features flip capabilities on or off for the whole org. Quantitative risk assessment is enabled. That's the fear-based layer that puts monetary numbers on risk, ALE and residual risk in dollars. Flip it off if your risk register is qualitative only. I'll go over the model lifecycle for managing plugins in the later half. Now coming into the API keys, 2 key managers on this tab. API keys is for programmatic access to the VerifyWise itself, CI pipelines, pushing evidence, or an SDK pulling the risk register. LLM Keys is different. This is where you plug in the model provider for the VerifyWise Advisor. I've got an OpenRouter key wired to OpenAI GPT-4, added April 23. Now coming on to the Audit Ledger, this is the one audit teams care about. Every change, every policy edit, every risk update, every evidence attachment written to a tamper-proof hash chain log. That maps directly to EU AI Act Article 12 on record keeping for high-risk systems. I'll click on Verify Chain, and that's it. All the entries are now verified. One last click before we end the video. That's about the Manage Plugins. Plugins live in the left navigation and it's tied to the Features tab. 3 tabs up top: Marketplace, My Plugins, and Frameworks. Marketplace is where you install Slack for real-time alerts, MLflow for experimental tracking, Azure AI Foundry for model imports, or dataset bulk upload for EU AI Article 10 dataset records. Framework lists the 22 compliance frameworks, SOC2, GDPR, HIPAA, and others that install on demand. For this video, we'll go ahead with the data governance, and I'll just click on Install Plugin. That's it. Plugin edits it successfully, and it's that easy. Just one click away. In this section, we've shown you how settings wires up role-based access under ISO 42001, feature toggles for quantitative risk, API and LLM key management, a tamper-proof audit ledger that satisfies EU AI Act Article 12, and the plugin marketplace that extends the platform. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.